we don't think it's the case tonight. There seems to be a good degree of momentum behind the Nike brand right now, both in North America and globally. The sales number is the key thing that we're going to be looking for. They're guiding that's going to be up high single digits. We think it's going to be solidly in the high single digit range.
You say this is based on your work. What do you do? What kind of channel checks do you have?
Well, internationally, Nike is a global company, so internationally it is harder to get a read, but we do a lot of survey work that we survey a lot of the retailers that sell Nike product, particularly in China and then in Western Europe. So this survey we've done for the last 12, 16 quarters, and so we have a history of talking to those retailers, and all are indicating that the strength of the brand is definitely improving.
You know, that's interesting because so many people are looking at this report as something that will tell us whether the move for the Colin Kaepernick ad campaign was the right one or not. We've seen the stock build up tremendously, market cap build up after the release, even though there was so much controversy surrounding it. But what you're talking about is really a more international play, not necessarily one that ties into this.
Yeah, I think, Nike, I think because it's a U.S. company, people forget how global Nike really is. I think the print tonight, everyone is going to be focused on North American numbers as well as the rest.
What was your take when the Colin ad first came out?
I've covered Nike for a long time.
Did you think it was the right decision, though?
They've always been very successful with their marketing. So I think, he's a point of conversation, and he's an athlete, and it kind of
when the stock sold off in the immediate aftermath, though, there was this sense, at least among some investors, clearly that they expected, people to start burning their shoes and never to buy Nikes again.
Right. I mean, you did see images of that, post the tease that they've had out that at the beginning of the week. But I think since then, you have seen the surge in the stock. You've seen the Google searches go up. You've seen a good response, I think, post, once you saw the whole campaign.
And in terms of what you're saying with this right now, where do you expect the stock could wind up, just based on what you've seen in the channel checks? Yeah,
I think, again, there's good momentum in Nike. We're seeing a lot of long-only buyers in the stock. It's a high-quality global name. So I think if the print comes in line tonight and they maintain their guidance for the year, the stock will continue to go up.
How about our beleaguered Under Armour? How do you think about them relative to Nike these days?
Yeah, so, Under Armour has had its challenges. They're still trying to figure out, I think, their place in the world. The reason why they're struggling is they didn't segment their brand well enough when they went into different channels. So as they kind of figure out how to go into different channels and market their brand to different demographics, it's going to be something to figure out.
Right. They ran into their own political buzzsaw on the opposite end, if you remember.
Yes.
Why do you think it didn't work for them and is working for Nike?
I don't quite know. I don't quite know. Again, I think Nike's expertise has been for a long time marketing, and I think they have their finger on the pulse of what people want to hear.